Paul Doswell, 3-1 defeat to Braintree Town today. Our unbeaten record is now over.
Yeah, and that's a real shame because I think anyone who's at the ground today would have seen us dominate the game yet again. Very, very similar to the other previous home games that we've drawn. Another missed penalty, which is really beginning to hurt us. I feel that's cost us, 3 points today, but 2 points and a further 2 points at Welling and a further 2 points against Chelmsford. So, it's difficult. No one means to miss. Straight scores last week, and then I thought it was a soft penalty. But if you look at the overall chances again that we had, Rory's missed from 2 yards out, which is ridiculous. You can't do that. We've missed a penalty. Joe Cook stabbed one over from 5 yards out. Sam Magri hits the bar from 5 yards out, and goals change games. And like I said, I'm not disappointed with the manner of the performance. Very, very disappointed, obviously, with the result.
We've spoken in the past about being more ruthless, and it certainly showed today. We've lost in the end.
Yeah, and I said to the players out there, no one means to miss. No one means to miss penalties, but it's becoming a trend, and that's disappointing. It's hard to know what to say today because, as I said, if you see the amount of chances we've created, you've got the Braintree manager after the game coming to me saying we're the best side he's played and it's been a robbery and all the rest of it. But that doesn't really cut it with me. At the end of the day, we've lost a game here. That's only 2 wins now out of 6 at home, which isn't good enough. But it's not, as I said, it's not the manner of which we're playing, but it's the manner of the chances that we're missing. And to dominate a game for probably 90 minutes of the 100, because it was 100 today. And they had 4 chances the whole game. One of those chances including a speculative, brilliant shot actually from about 25, 30 yards out. So they scored 3 out of 3, and we've scored one of about 33. And you won't win football matches if you don't take your chances at the right time. So we're in that run at home where we're not taking our chances, and it's hurting us.
Is today a shining example that any mistake that's made will be pounced upon?
Yeah, listen, I think the biggest thing is you've got to remember as well that within 15 minutes of that game, we're missing all of our midfield in essence. We're missing Andy Drury, we're then missing Wes Fogden, we then miss Rory Deacon. And yet the team still went on and dominated the game. But I don't think we should, or as a management team, we're very aware that we're missing Dean Beckwith. You're missing a bit of experience in there today. I thought Joe Cook had a tough debut, if I'm being honest. I thought the 9, Richardson, is a decent centre forward at this level, and he played National League last year, didn't he? So, I thought Joe had a tough game against him. He'll learn from that, as we all do. But I can't criticise my players. I can't criticise the performance. What you're criticising is the lack of ruthlessness in the box. And it's a cliche, but football's about both boxes. And today, I discount the third goal because at that point we'd gone 2 at the back almost and pushed both fullbacks into wing-back positions. It left us vulnerable, but at that point we were still creating lots and lots of chances, lots of things going into their box. But listen, there'll be a disappointment round the ground. I get that. I'm very disappointed. We're all disappointed. But again, if you know your football, you'll know that we were, we dominated a game of football here. And the thing is with football, it's not like boxing. It's not a question of you win on points. If you don't score goals, and they do, then you don't win the game, and that's what happened to us today.
Would you put today down as one of those days at the office?
No, because we had too many of them. I think you can say Welling. We battered Welling, we battered Chelmsford, and we've battered Braintree here today, and that's no disrespect to them. We have. And Welling and Chelmsford, were walking away with a draw, and the Braintree lads, and I went up to them at the end and I said to them, well done, because they put everything on the line for their club today. They worked their socks off, against a team that at times were creating numerous chances against them. They didn't let their heads go down. And I said to their manager as well afterwards, that's a fantastic for them, a fantastic away win. And for me, sometimes you've got to take bitter pills. You've got to take them on the chin. It's how you react to it. But we've got a serious problem with injuries at the moment, and it's been creeping up on us and creeping up on us. But to lose Rory and Wes, and also having lost Drury and Beckwith, it's something we need to look at.
FA Cup next up for us against Taunton Town. It's going to be a tough time, made even tougher now, I suppose, on the back of today.
Not in the sense of the performance, as I just said. Listen, Taunton are a decent side. We've already, had reports on them. I've watched most of their games, and they're a very confident side, almost borderline arrogant. So is their management team. And if you look at the fact they've been successful for the last 2 or 3 years, that's justified. And they'll be coming here very confident that they can do something. If we finish the amount of chances that we create, then we'll beat any side here. Within the levels we're in. But no, it's going to be a tough game next week, and actually I'm really looking forward to it. You know, it's not about league points; it's about getting through and making the club some money, and that's that's a priority for us to try and help the chairman and try and progress through if you can to the next round. But we know it's not going to be an easy game, that's for sure.
Paul, thank you much for your time. Appreciate that as ever.
Cheers, Henry.